Hey guys and gals, welcome to the Huddle. I am Crystal Rich and back again with the man who just never wants to come into work nowadays, Matt Demecki.
I was so Crystal, I never see her, so I'm glad we're doing a huddle together.
Me too. And look, his red is peeking through because you know he's rooting for the Rockets.
Oh, no. I'm a Laker fan at heart. I want the Rockets to win this series, but
they lost such a big key.
Yeah.
CP3 is out for at least game 6. And Draymond Green said you would be a fool to believe that the Warriors will not force a game 7. Do we think that he is a fool for saying that we would be a fool for not believing him?
I think he's a fool just for saying that like 20 minutes after CP3 got injured, you know what I mean? But you know, like, people think, okay, automatically it's going 7. CP3's not playing. Warriors are playing at home. Like, they're gonna get the momentum back. They're gonna force a game 7. Honestly, I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. Like, I'm not saying that the Rockets are gonna go in there, blow them out or anything like that. But look, if you put Eric Gordon's been killing it this series. PJ Tucker's been killing it this series. James Harden is not gonna shoot as crappy as he did yesterday and the game before either. So honestly, I think the Rockets can push him in Golden State.
Okay.
And Kevin Durant too. Kevin Durant. Fourth quarters this series, yesterday he didn't score a point or assist the last 3 minutes of the game.
So fool or not a fool?
I think he's a fool a little bit.
Okay. So this is the thing. I really do think that the Warriors are going to force a game 7. So I'm not going to say that he's a fool for saying it, but now that we're seeing that he's so confident, now I'm just a little bit worried because you know what happens when you get too much confidence.
Yeah.
You know, Steph Curry might have an off game, or like you said, KD might just like go ghost in the fourth quarter.
And look, like, Warriors are playing at home. They're not, Rockets aren't going to have Chris Paul. Like, Warriors are going to kick back. I'm telling you, and they're going to be, you know what, we got this game. We're going to go to a game 7. You never know, because Rockets are going to come out swinging.
I do think the Warriors are going to win, but I don't think that it's just going to be or game 6.
Okay.
I do think they're going to win the whole series and game 6, but I don't think that it's going to be some blowout game because CP3 is gone, and I believe that's why he probably said that, because he knew that CP3 was not going to be there, and there we go.
Yeah, and they closed it out yesterday without him, so.
All right,
look what happened.
Next topic. Now, you guys know this is going to annoy the crap out of me, but Roger Goodell has his new policy in the NFL where players are not allowed to kneel during the anthem on the field. If they choose to do so, they can do it inside where it's not visible to the fans or TV. Everyone, if you are not new to the Fumble, you know how I feel about this. Matt, what's your take?
Look, here's my take. I think the ruling was stupid, first of all, and I like how the NFL was like, you know what? Our ratings are down. We got to do something. And we got to point the finger at something. So first thing that came to mind was national anthem protest.
Right.
But they didn't see the fact that so many marquee players were injured last season. Like, we got David Johnson that went out week 1. Aaron Rodgers went down. Dalvin Cook went down. All these J.J. Watt, Deshaun Watson, like, all these players went down last season. They don't think that's what's affecting the NFL also? Like, they look straight at the national anthem? I think the NFL is going to play themselves because you're going to also lose viewership from the people that see this ruling terribly.
Yeah,
you know?
so absolutely.
You see that and people are going to be like, you know what? Why am I going to watch this? So more people are going to back out. Right. So you're just going to get a bunch of people.
This is a PR nightmare for the NFL.
Yeah.
And you know, it's crazy because Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, he just had a presser where he said, I don't want the athletes to stick to sports. And you know what?
Which is great. Which
is amazing. It's very progressive. But when you think about it, basketball is a very northern sport. People, you know, they grew up playing in New York City, in more city areas. Football is a very southern sport, and I love football. It is my favorite sport. But it's almost like they're stuck in this crazy, you know, slavery mentality.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing to me is that we have the right as Americans, whether you agree or disagree, to peacefully protest. Now, the Constitution doesn't say we can peacefully protest in a certain area, only right here.
Yeah.
So if players kneel on the field, they're going to be subjected to fines. That's actually going against their constitutional right to peacefully protest. So not only are more players going to back out, but more viewers are going to back out.
Yeah,
People are going to get fined. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah, and it's like the owners think that the national anthem protest is losing them money, but look what's going to happen this season. I can't even imagine what's going to happen this season.
It's going to be
bad.
It's going down. All right, so it's time for our Friday L's. Every Friday we give out losses to someone who just did something very crazy. Who do you have?
I'm gonna say the Rockets fan yesterday that basically tormented Aisha. I don't know if it's true that he like bumped in her belly or like hit her belly when Aisha is like
8 months pregnant.
But yeah, I mean, sports are sports, man. Like,
leave it at that. Leave people's wives alone. Okay, I'm giving my Friday L to Roger Goodell because before coming up with this policy for players to kneel, he had a vote amongst the owners. Mind you, there are no black owners to give any actual insight into what the protests were actually about, not to disrespect America, but against police brutality, nor did he ask the Players Association what they thought. So, Roger, you
Players
get
Association's
my
trash,
L.
though.
You didn't even consult one player, though.
Yeah, it's
not one person. So, you get my Friday L. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay watching the Fumble for all the NBA playoff coverage. We'll see you next time.